Hey Taurus, welcome to Karma Light Readings. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe. I'm a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Mercury, and North Node. Cancer is my rising. So we're going to do the 4-card check-in. You guys really seem to like that. Well, all the zodiac signs really seem to like that. So we look at the past of a situation, the present energy of the situation, the steps of action that Spirit wants you to take in regards to that situation, and the probable outcome should you take those steps of action. I do clarify everything. Please keep in mind that not every Taurus is going to resonate with this reading, right? I don't know what situation Spirit is going to choose to talk about today. I don't know what plane of existence for the collective of Taurus they're going to choose to read on today. I don't control that. I really just let Spirit come and speak through me. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Like I said, if you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe. If at any time you do resonate, hit that like button. If you would like a in-depth, detailed reading in regards to your personal situation, check out my Etsy. The link is in the description box below. You can read reviews. I have like 300 and some, I don't know, almost 50, maybe more reviews. I've been doing this for a long time. For those of you that don't know me, it's about to be 10 years. But yeah, so check it out. I know I look young, but I'm not. All right, let's take a look, Taurus. I'm really not. I'm way older than you guys think. My oldest child is going to be 20 in a few months. All right, let's take a look. Taurus, what's going on? Five of Cups for the past energy of this particular situation. A lot of disappointment over how something was handled. Sadness, possibly. What's the current energy in regards to this situation? 6 of Cups. Very interesting. That's pretty good, Taurus, actually. I'm very proud of you that you went into the 6 of Cups. That's spiritual growth, emotional maturity in regards to a situation, recognizing the innocence of all involved, even if they did something wrong, recognizing everything for a higher purpose. What are the steps of action that Taurus needs to take, Spirit? The 7 of Wands. Put up those boundaries, protect yourself, set boundaries for yourself. It's okay to say no. No is a complete sentence. It sure is. You don't have to over-explain. And what is the outcome should Taurus choose to take those steps of action, Spirit? It's raining outside, a good cleansing. Okay, it's the 10 of Pentacles. We like it. Devil on the bottom. So should you choose to set these boundaries, the 10 of Pentacles comes in, you establish yourself. The Devil to the Lovers, to the 4 of Wands. I'm not actually getting many bad vibes from the Devil in this. I'm feeling more like, I know obsession can be bad, but don't you want your lover to just be slightly obsessed? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, 4 of Cups to the King of Pentacles to the Fool. Wow. I feel more like with this Devil, though, I'm going to be honest with you. I really feel like this is more about you getting obsessed with self, right? Overcoming all of the things that have held you back, that have prevented you from standing on firm, stable ground, establishing your presence, establishing what it is you want, making sure that all of your intentions are grounded and rooted in the vision and in alignment with your growth, not with your karmic cycle. Recent past, 5 of Cups, disappointed in how your cards were dealt. Disappointed in the life lessons that you had to experience. Disappointed in the losses that you had to triumph. Disappointed in other people's emotion or lack of emotional intelligence. Why is the 5 of Cups here for the past? King of Swords. I feel like some of you were disappointed in somebody's mindset. Somebody had control issues. Like, why are you this way? So is this a person? Hold on, couple different energies that just came through, and I'm trying to figure out if they're connected or separated. So I think for a certain set of you, this is a person who spoke a lot of like loss over your life. I hope I'm explaining that right. It's almost like they just didn't ever see you winning. It was a projection of their own insecurities. Okay. Somebody's very apologetic. That is the truth, because they didn't think you were going to be able to overcome. Like their biggest fear was you being successful. So they were like, oh, let's just talk shit to Taurus forever. Excuse my language. But then I want to go back to the other energy that I was feeling, because I feel like that's more important. There was a level of truth that you had to come face to face with within yourself through honest self-reflection. And maybe there was a level of self-disappointment and just realizing how you handled certain situations and how you, because at the end of the day, it always does come down to us. No matter what anyone does to us, it always comes down to us and our mental strength, our emotional strength, our spiritual strength, what's the word that I'm saying? With the ability to be able to pull ourselves up out of these difficult situations, okay? And so in the past, where I feel like there was a lot of sadness, loss, regret, remorse, and how things turned out, I do feel like you had to get down to the nitty-gritty and get really honest with yourself about why were you in these situations? Why do I have this self-regret and this sadness? And then you had to take authority in your mind, right? Spiritual warfare is here. Everybody's like, it's out here. No. The biggest battle of your life is going to be within your mind, okay? And how you think and what you choose to let rule your thoughts. Once you get control of this, you get control over everything else. So you needed to take some type of authority over your disappointment in the cards that life had dealt you. Could be an Aries, check out Aries reading, or cusp of Aries. And so really, I feel like it was about overcoming your fears based on the trauma and the things that you've overcome to reach that level of success. Fearful of success, disappointed in where you're at. Maybe you felt like you should be more successful already, right? Current energy is the Six of Cups. So you've clearly grown out of that. You've clearly done some reflection, because you've gone from disappointment, Five of Cups, to innocence, Six of Cups. Recognizing I don't have to put so much blame on me. I don't have to be so disappointed. As soon as I recognize what it is, I can say, I just didn't know better, and now I do, so let me implement. Same goes for people that hurt you. Forgive them, for they do not know what they do. I know I'm saying that wrong, but y'all get the gist, okay? So literally recognizing that it's not your burden and your problem to carry, but it is your responsibility to then discern and protect and not allow yourself to get back into those situations or to get entangled in that type of energy, right? Approaching it differently, thinking and processing it differently, not allowing all of your energy to be taken from you and poured into something that is draining you. Somebody's getting some sort of abundance, palms itching. You want some? I know we always do that in my family. Here, grab my palm itch so you guys can get some too. Okay. Some of you are like, what does that mean? Six of Cups. Let's see. What is the Six of Cups for the current energy of this situation, please, for Taurus? Okay. Knight of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles. Well, yeah, you see something clearer. Very determined here. Your perspective has shifted. Death card, rebirth. Okay. Some of you, there's something going on with a child. I don't know the depth of that, but I am seeing there's something here with a child. I want to talk about this Knight of Swords, because typically I view the Knight of Swords as somebody rushing into a situation or rushing to say something. I am not really getting that vibe. I feel like you're really taking your time here to make the proper decisions and to make sure that your thoughts and your actions align with what it is you want. Whereas before there may have been a little bit of a scatter going on due to the disappointment, due to the sadness or the grief that was still connected to you. You're very determined now, Knight of Pentacles, full armor of God, like not letting anything get in the way, not letting anything make you feel, right? That's a big lesson in life, is not letting what other people are doing or saying about you, not letting it really affect the way you feel about yourself, not letting it get you off track. Can you give me one more about the Six of Cups and the Knight of Swords for the current energy? Two of Pentacles. Wow. Your entire perception has just changed. So let's talk about this. This Knight of Swords could be somebody who recognizes or sees the truth in you and on you that they didn't see before. Everything about you has shifted and changed. So you have a lot of eyes on you, okay? There's a lot of people looking at you. Their perception is changing. They're very intrigued with you, Taurus. They're not quite sure what it is. It's a pretty big shift is what I'm seeing. It's interesting though, because the steps of action is to protect yourself. Seven of Wands. What do you do, Taurus? There's a lot of eyes on you. I feel like somebody is really determined to prove something to you as well, because your whole perception and understanding of who they are has changed. I know we've been battling with this person, this energy for a long time. I am a karmic reader, so I'm gonna get a little snarky right now. So for those of you that know me and have been following me for a long time, don't worry about it. But for the others of you that get kind of bratty in my comments about don't talk about the past, my name is Karma, okay? This is Karma Light Readings. I focus on karmic readings, which is your past and the things that you need to learn and your lessons. So the past is going to show up. Doesn't mean you're going back to it, but I'm going to talk about it, okay? So if you choose not to stay, bye-bye. Anyways, so this person, their energy is here. I really like it. The reason why I like it is because the Two of Pentacles is here. So they're noticing a shift and a change in your energy that prevents them from being able to completely connect and attach to you, okay? They are determined to prove something to you. I actually don't see it happening. Very happy about that, because we've been battling that for about 2 to 3 years, Taurus. This has been showing up. It's at a distance. They're now showing up as a knight. They don't really have that much control. The aggression that they're feeling is their own energy coming back to them because you've been able to flip the script. That is why Spirit is saying that your steps of action needs to be the Seven of Wands, okay? Standing your ground, setting those boundaries, putting up that protection, knowing that you're facing the right direction, not looking back, accepting your victory, your growth, your success. Again, I want to go back, whoever this past energy is, I do feel like there was a struggle with self-worth and self-disappointment based on the things that have been projected onto you. It doesn't just have to be one person, right? That one person could have really triggered it, but I feel like it was everything that you had accumulated throughout your life journey. You're now being asked to be in this position. There's 6 wands up against her and she has no fear, because she knows that with the power of her own authority, her own spiritual authority, which the King of Swords says authority on it, with just the power of this one person's, your authority, spiritual authority, you can knock it all out. It doesn't matter what somebody sends your way, because your victory is creating jealousy. Your victory is creating all eyes on Taurus, okay? Tell me about the Seven of Wands. For the next steps of action for Taurus, please. Three of Cups. Queen of Wands. I'm going to keep moving forward. I know my power. I know what I'm capable of manifesting, building, and creating. I know who I am. You're not going to dim my vibrant light. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to finally step into my accomplishments, and I'm going to set up these boundaries, and I'm not going to give in anymore. I'm not going to sit here and wallow in disappointment and regret and sadness. That stage of my life is over. Not everybody who celebrates with you is on your side. So I do feel like Spirit is saying protect yourself against somebody that's in your group. This is a different energy than this past energy that I was tapping into as well. There is somebody who pretends to celebrate with you, and you still need to keep a guard up and a protection up, a spiritual protection up. There's some type of jealousy seeping off of them. Yeah, trust your intuition, or you had visions about this. Yeah, you did. Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords to Strength. You had a vision about this person's intentions. You sure did. Some of you have a relationship here, Taurus, and this is very specific. Somebody has a relationship here, and there's a friend who is jealous of it. What is this Ten of Pentacles? I would stop telling that friend, and just anytime they ask about your relationship, say, oh, it's going really good. What is the Ten of Pentacles for the outcome? Legacy. You're building in the middle of building a stronger foundation. Ace of Wands to the Ten of Wands. This is hard work. Ace of Cups. This is a lot of hard work. It's not to be played with. I wish I could give you the words for the vision that Spirit is showing me, but it's all about getting hyper fixated and focused on what it is you're building. It's no more like, what's an example, Spirit? Okay, thank you. I work from home. Nobody takes my job and my career seriously because they think that, since I work from home, I have free time. And I've had a lot of people in my past and in my present always want to schedule things with me during the day. Okay, I have created a very strict work schedule for me. I take my oldest child to work in the morning, and I drop off my youngest at school, okay? And then I come home. I get home at about 9 a.m. And from 9 a.m. to 2:20 every day, I sit here and I work on all things. I do not get up. I don't take breaks. I might go in the kitchen to get something to eat, right? But I don't, it's a real work day for me. I've had to learn how to say no as a complete sentence. And so that's my example to you as to what Spirit is trying to show if you take this action in terms of the Seven of Wands and putting your foot down. It's about getting hyper fixated and focused on what it is you're building and creating, because not everybody's going to understand it. It doesn't matter if you work from home or not. That's just an example. But it's like, again, somebody wants to put a lot of burdens on a new love interest. Somebody wants to create a lot of confusion over this. Oh my God, that is what it is. 10 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 7 of Cups, the Lovers to the 4 of Wands. Why does this person want you to second guess all of these wonderful opportunities coming towards you? Some of you are about to receive either a new job offer, or there's something coming in that comes with abundance and or money. I would literally say this is a new job with the Ace of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, okay? This is an opportunity for you to step into your creative self. This is a time for you to use that sacral chakra and that solar plexus chakra and to show up and show out, like show what you're made of, like working in your field of choice, something along those lines. But it is a brand new opportunity, and this opportunity really presents itself to you as soon as you start setting those boundaries and saying, you know what, I can't do that right now, or no, I'm not going to allow that near me, or no, it's time to, and hear me out. It isn't about not caring about other people. That's not what I'm saying. But you have to put yourself first in order to get the success that you're looking for. You can't just keep putting everyone else first. You know, it's important to still show up for others and give, but you have to come first. Your priorities, your responsibilities. Everything that you've gone through, everything that you've been through, everything that you're protecting yourself against, everything that you've worked hard for, you're about to receive some type of physical offer, physical opportunity in the 3D world that is going to put you on a more firm foundation and is going to shift the course of your life. I feel like this is a blessing. Ace of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles. This is a blessing, Taurus. This is something you've worked really hard for. And it's a moment of celebration. And I feel like you need to protect your happiness and your peace because there are jealous people around you, even if it looks like they're clapping for you. Closing messages for Taurus. Happiness. What I say, protect your peace. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And the final message here for Taurus, please. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. On the bottom, growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Taurus, I love you guys so much. If you want a personalized reading, please check out my Etsy, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.